the debate happening in Parliament, where Mr. Carney is backing the minister after the Attorney General revealed that large-scale immigration fraud was not investigated, reminded me of the debates that take place in the American Parliament. But when it comes to the Parliament of South Africa, it becomes even more intense. Let me leave you to watch and see for yourselves. Then tell me in the comments whether these kinds of discussions actually lead to any real results. Watch the following video.
New Liberals the same as the old Liberals, Mr. Speaker. The numbers he just gave are compared to the even more miserable numbers of his Justice Minister. In fact, compared to the Harper government, the last sane policy in immigration, we have asylum claims are now up to 2,880%. Temporary foreign workers up 178%, international students up 39%, and yesterday the Auditor General condemned the current Liberal Justice Minister, Liberal Heritage Minister, and Liberal Immigration Minister for allowing 150,000 cases of fraud to go uninvestigated. Will he fire them, or will he just continue with the same Liberal incompetence?
I'm blessed with a strong cabinet that's working hard for a strong country. And we are taking control of the immigration system. Asylum seekers down by a third, foreign students down by 60%, temporary foreign workers down by 50%, the population equilibrated, equal. We are investigating 100% of every fraud cases since this new government came to office. We have the system under control.
Look at the economy. He likes to blame world affairs for his failing economy, but the G7 countries have the same world economy. Yet, the Prime Minister has delivered the second highest unemployment in the G7, the worst household debt in the G7, the worst housing costs in the G7, the worst, in fact, the only shrinking economy in the G7, and, Mr. Speaker, we have 100,000 lost jobs in the last 2 months alone. Why is it that after this Prime Minister promised that he'd be the first, he's the worst in the G7?
Let's take a look at what's happened since this summer. The United States has lost 6,000. Écoute.
Come on. These are important issues. These are important issues we're discussing. And Canadians are watching. The Right Honourable Prime Minister from the top, please.
Let's look at what's happened to the United States since the summer. They have lost 6,000 jobs. This country's created over 80,000 jobs since August. Let's look at what's happened to wages in this country. They are growing the highest in years, 4%. They are growing twice the rate of inflation. Canadians are getting ahead. Every single month of this government, Canadian wages have grown faster than the rate of inflation. Rents are at a 33-month low. Affordability is the best it's been in over a decade.
I guess for those people who stash their cash in tax havens, you've never had it so good and so affordable. Tell that to the single mothers walking down the grocery aisle. Or let's talk about jobs. He compares it to the United States. When you do an apples-to-apples comparison of unemployment, it is 1.3% higher in Canada than it is in the U.S. In fact, Canada has the second highest unemployment in the G7, the worst grocery price inflation in the G7, the most unaffordable housing in the G7, the worst household debt in the G7. Mr. Speaker, he promised we'd be first, so why is he the worst?
We have the lowest debt burden in the G7. We have the lowest deficit in the G7. We have the highest credit rating in the G7. What is this government doing? It's putting it into action with a defense industrial strategy that'll bring $500 billion of investment, with an auto strategy, with an electricity strategy, with the climate competitiveness strategy, with a housing strategy. We are moving forward. We're investing in this country, the second best country in the world for foreign direct investment. We are moving forward. Come join us.
Strategies and imaginary promises will not pay the bills or fill the tank. We all know that global oil prices have gone up, but that does not explain while in Canadian dollars and in liters, Americans pay $1.46 a liter at the pump, while Canadians are paying $1.70, 26 cents higher per liter at the pump because of this Prime Minister's anti-energy policies and his newly renamed carbon tax, the Clean Fuel Standard. Will he get rid of these policies and get rid of that tax so Canadians can have some relief at the pumps?
I know the member opposite was not here in the spring. It's a source of great sadness. We got rid of the consumer carbon tax. That took off 18 cents per liter. The That took off 18 cents per liter. And Mr. Speaker, what matters is the rate of growth of wages relative to overall inflation. Wages growing twice the rate.
Here, here. It's all an illusion, Mr. Speaker. This Prime Minister not only supported the carbon tax that he advised that Justin Trudeau put in, he thought it should be higher and broader. And when he got into power, he didn't get rid of it. He renamed it. He called it the Clean Fuel Standard. 7 cents a litre this year, rising to 17 cents. On top of it, industrial carbon tax that's driving up the costs of all the industrial production of our energy. And that is one of the reasons why, under this Liberal Prime Minister, Canadians pay the equivalent of 26 cents a litre more than the Americans. Will he stop ripping off Canadians at the pump, get rid of these Liberal taxes so Canadians can get moving?
We are getting this country moving with the biggest transformation of this economy in generations. We are building unprecedented amounts of affordable housing. We are building clean energy. We are lowering energy costs for Canadians. We are building a defense industrial strategy this country has not seen since the Second World War. We are protecting Canadians. We are building this economy. We are empowering Canadians.